U.S. President Joe Biden announced that 13 countries have joined a new U.S.-led trade initiative on his first trip in office to Asia. Called the Indo-Pacific Economic Framework, the initiative is widely seen as a counterweight to China's aggressive expansion in the region. Those joining the trade pact are Malaysia, Australia, Brunei, India, Indonesia, Japan, South Korea, New Zealand, the Philippines, Singapore, Thailand and Vietnam. Along with the United States, they represent 40% of the world's GDP. The countries said in a joint statement that the pact will help them collectively prepare their economies for the future after disruptions from the pandemic and Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Critics say the framework has shortcomings. It doesn't offer incentives to prospective partners by lowering tariffs or provides signatories with greater access to U.S. markets. Those limitations may not make the U.S. framework an attractive alternative to the Trans-Pacific Partnership, which still moved forward after the U.S. bailed out. Meanwhile, Joe Biden said the U.S. military would intervene to defend Taiwan in any attack from China, in what appears to be one of his strongest language yet to deter Beijing from an invasion. Speaking during a press briefing in Tokyo, he said the U.S. stands with other nations to make sure China cannot use force in Taiwan. He added that China is flirting with danger in Taiwan by flying close to the island.
Are you willing to get involved militarily to defend Taiwan if it comes to that?
Yes.
You are?
That's the commitment we made. We support the One China policy. We support all that we've done in the past. But that does not mean that China has the ability, the jurisdiction to go in and use force to take over Taiwan. So we stand firmly with Japan and with other nations not to let that happen. And my expectation is it will not happen. It will not be attempted. And my expectation is a lot of it depends upon just how strongly the world makes clear that that kind of action is going to result in long-term disapprobation by the rest of the community.
Meanwhile, Chinese Foreign Ministry in a press briefing expressed strong dissatisfaction and resolute opposition to Biden's remarks. Spokesperson Wang Wenbin said China has no room for compromise on issues involving its core interests, such as sovereignty and territorial integrity.